tell you twice. I'm real discreet, the thief in the night, yeah. If I call you girl, I know it's okay. I know it's true. I know it's fine. I tell you twice. I'm real discreet, the thief in the night. Thief in the night, yeah. If I call you girl, I know it's okay. I know it's true. I know it's fine. I tell you twice. I'm real discreet, the thief in the night.
All these people always lying about something. I'm sorry, I'm so fly, so what? All these people always lying about something. So I say that, you know what I mean? Yeah. Swear the fame ain't saying shit but who mine.
All right, YouTube. It's the big old deal, man. It's y'all favorite hood partner, Big Needy Boy. We back with another one, man. What's the big old deal, man? We on like cable, man. Let's get it. Let's go. Yeah, so before we get into the content, man, I want to drop some little snip clips real fast, man. Just about gang culture, man. There's a lot of cats out there that's doing life behind prison. I want y'all to pay attention to the time. You get to check out some of their crimes, though, man. You know what I'm saying? Because see, a lot of these cats on this blacktop, they still don't get it. They think that, you know, this is just a video game. You know, a lot of these cats think this is GTO. You know what I'm saying? Or Grand Theft Auto, and you know, you can run around here on this blacktop, knock people down. You know what I'm saying? Send them home to glory, and then get caught up. And then when you in there, your family don't got no money to help you go to commissary and all that. Now you sitting back and you have a lot of doubt, a lot of regret, man. So shout out to Rap News, Street Politics, man. This is one of the clips that one of the videos we go get into, man. Y'all know my mission, homie, is just to not, you know, glorify where we come from, but just to highlight the fact that a lot of y'all big homies ain't gonna tell y'all what's gonna happen after you make that bad decision. So with that being said, let's get to the content, gang. Let's go.
My name is Milo. I'm serving 174 years plus 6 lives.
I want y'all look. He's serving 174 years plus 6 lives. Let's go.
I've dropped out of gangs over a decade ago. I've changed my life. Hey, what's going on? Done a lot of work on myself to become a new person. Man, this is rough. There's a petition supporting my release at change.org, Jesse Milo at change.org. If you're somebody who believes in second chances and you'd like to sign, please go there. The more signatures, the better. As of today, I'm sentenced to die here. And thank you for your time.
Incarcerated for murder, and I've been down 28 years this October 18th. If I could have a word out to the youngsters, I will most definitely tell them youngsters, love yourself, and don't follow behind negativity's footsteps. Create a different path, a positive, do the right thing, it feels good. I've been down 28 years, it feels good doing the right thing now. It's sad that, you know, I had to bump my head with this hard head, I had to and get it up in here and figure that out up in here, but some of us had to go through this path. God got paths for everybody. And this was his path for me. He got me alive for this reason, for my testimony, to be able to give back and be able to pull one of them little youngsters, somebody, up out of whatever little negative world they in. And I'm passionate about it.
Last month made 30 years to the day. At the age of 19, I committed a murder. So for me, man, prison saved my life. I know some may say that's crazy, but it did. God knew that he needed to save me because I was doing all the work for the devil, man. To say I enjoyed my life would be an understatement. I had the power, I had the women, I had the notoriety, I had the status. I thought I was somebody out there, man. So I brought that same attitude, that same demeanor into the prison, and I continue to do these things, man. Only to continue to be reckless, to continue to be destructive, and all because I didn't even know me, man. I didn't know who I was, but glory be to God, man, that he called up on me in 2015 and gave me a choice. He said, either you got to represent me or you got to represent the devil. But if you represent the devil, you're going to remain here for the rest of your life. And so I committed. I went from Crip to Christian, man, and here I am standing before you guys, a changed man.
All right, so yeah, man. So these some of the cats, man, that's doing life in prison. They looking at a gang of time, man. You know, the other dude I seen, homie, 174 years plus 6 lives, homie. You can see how when they sitting up in there, you know what I'm saying, you swallowing your spit, you know what I'm saying? You feel that, you know, 38 to life, you know what I'm saying, 28 to life. All these is murders, you see what I'm saying? And it's crazy because a lot of these cats, man, they get up in there and, you know, they regret it. You know what I'm saying? They regret their choices that they made. And you know, we don't tell these young niggas, hey, homie, unless you know you willing to sit down and do the rest of your life in prison behind your actions, homie, make sure you think before you speak and before you react. And a lot of people don't do that. We just sit up here and we just, you know, that's why I said, you know, where we come from, it give us a license to kill. It give us a license to murder. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, let's get to the content. This is why Eddie Bandz lost his life. Alleged. I want to say that, you know, when we react to this type of content, for my reason, for my you know, sanity, I want to say that everybody is innocent until proven guilty. I do not point the finger. We just reacting to content. Now, these in this video, there's going to be some people, you know what I'm saying, that might be alleged to it. It's all alleged. But on my end, right, these guys are innocent until they proven guilty. If they not, they innocent. Let them go. Free these guys. Let's go.
Rap News Street Politics, the best hood channel on YouTube, about to take a deep dive into the homicide of Ezell Leonard, professionally known as YCA 80 Bandz, as well as the subsequent arrest of Deontay Samuel, also known as Young Threat, along with 2 co-defendants that also went down in this case. Now, 2 things are going to be true in this video and the paperwork that we show. Number 1, YCA 80 Bandz lost his life via multiple gunshot wounds on Manchester between Menlo and Vermont, October 14, 2025. Number 2, everybody that was arrested in this case is innocent until proven guilty. And this especially goes for the court of public opinion. Everything we speak on in this video regarding the defendants in this case are allegations that the police set forth to move the district attorney's hand to write a warrant for their arrest. That information has not been proven as fact, and again, all 3 of the defendants have to have their day in court. So with that being said, we got to peel the curtain back and bring you all as close as possible to what transpired when 2 rappers coming out of South Central from 2 reputable hoods, one on the west side, one on the east side, allegedly ran into each other. Now, some of the paperwork we're going through today, we usually have it for a series that's members only, and it will remain members only after this video called Final Moments. Due to the fact that we have different elements that we'll cover in this video, we've made it public, giving you guys the opportunity to see what we're doing for the members on the back end, where we go through the final moments of individuals that we spoke about on this channel that have lost their lives, where we use a little less gang politics and a little bit more compassion when going through the life of the individuals that we speak on. So with all that being said, we gotta ask that everybody is respectful in the comments, not only of the individual that lost his life in this situation, but also the people that are fighting for their lives, who are, again, innocent until proven guilty, regardless of whatever decisions you feel like anybody made in this situation. We also got to say viewer discretion is advised, because we will be taking an anatomical approach to this situation as well. But with the somewhat high-profile nature of this case, we got to start slightly before 1 p.m., October 14th, 2025. Now, this was a rainy day in South Central. Over the last few months, it's been a lot of rain out here, and this was one of those days where Ezell Leonard made his way over here to the Manchester Wellness Center, a weed dispensary on Manchester between Vermont and Menlo. Now, for everybody that doesn't know, YCA 80 Bandz is from Eastside A4 Main Street Mafia Crit. There's 2 Main Street sets, one being A4, the other being 9-8. Both of these hoods have been entrenched in the war with the Hoovers for a good amount of time now. This weed shop is right on the borderline of A. Trey Hoover and 9 Deuce Hoover, less than 5 minutes away from Manchester Park, where you guys have seen multiple Hoover vlogs videos, things come out surrounding the Hoovers. This is the front line. And at this time last year, this was a very hot spot. Now, YCA 80 Bandz pulls up in front of this weed shop. There's a Domino's Pizza next door, and in between Menlo and Vermont, there's an alleyway, and closer to Vermont, there's one parking lot, and then on Menlo, there's the Domino's Pizza parking lot.
When someone fails to pay their property taxes, the government actually creates certificates on that debt. You can
YCA 80 Bandz pulls in front of the weed shop with his girl. He leaves his girl in the car and proceeds to go into the weed shop. When he got to the door, this is when he meets one of the alleged co-defendants.
Man, let me just say this, cause I know a lot of niggas be out here trying to test their nuts and you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, I ain't scared to go to the enemy weed store. They got some fight. Look, homie, I don't care how tough you is. It's never worth it, man. And for you YNs watching this shit, homie, don't try that gangster shit, bro. Cause let me tell you something, nigga, bullets don't got no name and bullets don't got no age on them. And that's some real cause a lot of y'all be thinking like, man, I go up, let a nigga say something to me. Dead homies, I'm on a nigga, bro. Let a nigga say something. And a nigga jump out his body and just think like he could really push that line in somebody else's territory, man. It's killers and real ninjas everywhere. It's infested. California is the mecca of gang culture. And I know a lot of y'all be thinking your hood is just the hardest. And let me tell you something, nigga. I done been through all these hoods. I done jumped out and functioned with so many niggas, man. And it's some real hitters. I'm talking about nigga that's already ready to die right now. You know what I'm saying? A nigga just looking for that reason to crash out, bro. So, you know, make sure y'all think, man. I tell y'all all the time, homie, the game is 60% mental, 40% physical. All that tough shit, nigga, that shit'll get you knocked down so fast. And yeah, nigga, all right, come on, when a nigga whip out a fofo and put them holes through your chest, what you gonna say? Yeah, nigga, have a nigga out here choking. Yeah, man, man, all that, you know, with this day and age, I highly suggest that you YN start eating meat, start getting your protein up, start getting a little weight on you because y'all be so little, bro. And you know, a lot of y'all not surviving. Y'all get hit, man, nigga get hit with a 32 and he die. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, gang, we got to start eat your vegetables, nigga. Get that protein in you and stop. You know, well, y'all, this is probably the only generation of youngsters that don't really drink. Y'all don't drink for some reason. Y'all big on Christina Aguilera. Y'all big on Crystal. Y'all smoke a lot of weed, and y'all pop. This is the pharmaceutical era. This era pop way more perks, yarks, and Zanny bars and all. Y'all, this is these little niggas. These niggas, they do them designer drugs, them pharmaceutical drugs, and whip it and all that. Y'all little niggas, boy, and they don't have an appetite. Yeah, that's why y'all dealing with a lot of girls that don't know how to cook. Cause y'all ain't got that. That's not important, y'all. Y'all niggas ain't eating anyway. But y'all gotta be careful out here, bro. Because I'm telling you, nigga, bullets don't got no age on them. Bullets don't got no name on them. And yeah, man, I'm seeing y'all youngsters lose y'all life so fast, homie. Then I'm like, damn, what y'all like? Y'all started out playing football, baseball, sports, and all that shit. Like, you gotta ask yourself, like real shit before we get to it. Like, what's your legacy, bro? Like real shit, homie. Let me ask y'all some shit. You know, I know I'm older now, homie, and I had a plan for myself. What is your legacy? Do you want your legacy to be remembered as such and such from Whoop-de-Whoop? Or do you want that legacy to be like, yeah, nigga, I came off that black top, nigga, the shootouts in broad daylight, so all that shit. And now niggas in three-piece suits, nigga, with cigars and on some mafia shit. Like, you feel me? Like, on some, what do y'all want y'all legacy to be, homie? You got to ask yourself, do you want your legacy to be, nigga, I'm a rider from the set, nigga, and that's all I want. I don't care about being a successful person, because, you know, in gang culture, the average nigga just want to be a rapper. That's it. It ain't nothing else coming up out of that motherfucker. It ain't no nigga, nigga, I'm trying to go play football. Nothing. It's just, nigga, I want to be the biggest criminal in my community. We got to start looking at this shit from a whole different angle, homie. Like, and I'm saying this from straight up, nigga, chest out, chin up. Like, what do you want What do you want your legacy to be, homie? Like, how far you niggas want to go in life? You know what I'm saying? Because that black top can't be it. You know what I'm saying? Like, the goal is to get some money and you know, help your community if that's what your community wants. But nigga, what do you want to be known for? What do you want to die and have a legacy behind? I want y'all, and I know a lot of YNs watch me, homie. So what I'm saying is this. What do you want your legacy to be before you leave this motherfucker, homie? You see what I'm saying? Because a lot of niggas go put you down. They go talk about you when you want to do something that's not involving them. You see what I'm saying? They not smelling what you selling. If you like, shit, nigga, I want to actually start on a mechanic shop, nigga. You know what I'm saying? My dad was one of them niggas who taught me how to fix cars and shit, nigga. I want to go get, I want to go get some lowriders, some old school, some classic vehicles and be one of them niggas that be like, damn, this nigga got a fleet of old school car, whatever. What do you want your legacy to be, homie? Because we seeing a lot of these niggas catching life, right? And I'm gonna just be transparent with you, homie. A lot of y'all going to prison this year. Yeah, I said it. Let's keep it real. A lot of you niggas you're not gonna make it, bro. You're not gonna make it. And I highly suggest you hurry up and go ahead and get your body. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause some of you niggas is in the way, bro. Some of y'all in the way. Yeah, it's a lot of youngsters that's coming up. They don't know what they want to do. And some of y'all are guiding some of these little kids that's 15, 16 years old to go do some shit that they don't even know what they signed. Little nigga barely know how to read, but he could grab that gun and you point and he shoot and catch juvenile life. You know what I'm saying? And then, ain't nobody sending that nigga no money on his books or none of that shit. Now he's stuck in prison. Look at some of these stories them clips I be posting. Niggas say, oh, I was in here since I was 17 years old. I went on a drive-by and I just watched a clip today, and we're going to get back to the content, right? I watched the clip today. A nigga said he went on a drive-by with his homeboys, and, he was just a driver. His homeboy jumped out the car and knocked the nigga down, right? So they fighting the case, whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. The nigga find out that they killed his cousin. It was like, that was your cousin that y'all killed. You see what I'm saying? He like, what? He didn't see his cousin a lot because I guess they stayed on different sides of the town, and it wasn't that they'll see each other at Blue Moon. They ain't seen each other for a long time, right? Maybe some years went by. He ended up, being in the car allegedly with some of his peoples, and he was just a driver. But whoever did it, which don't matter, was the one who killed his cousin. You know what I'm saying? He got life. He got life for just being in the car. Not even that he pulled the trigger, but he got life. You know what I'm saying? And, it's crazy because nigga be like, shit, man, they don't want to be forgotten. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you behind the walls, bro, you're really irrelevant to society. You understand what I'm saying? You irrelevant. And I know a lot of niggas sitting in that pen right now like, damn, nigga, like, do I matter in society? You're not there. You see what I'm saying? You not there. So my goal is to make somebody think, homie. And it's easy to pull out that trigger and go knock something down, homie. It's so easy to go do that. But it's so hard to try to get your shit together, though. It's so hard to try to chase this money, you know what I'm saying, and sustain a roof over your head. You see what I'm saying? And make sure that these bills, they kick my ass every fucking month. But if for some reason, somehow, homie, I focus on that and I'm able to keep a roof over my head. It can't no motherfucking broad tell me to get out the house or nigga, you need to go. And it's a cold life that a nigga got to live being a gangster because you don't own nothing. You know what I'm saying? You go sit down, do 15 years, come back home, you still don't own nothing. Niggas ain't even going to go get a laundromat. You know what I'm saying? A liquor store. Some type of small business. There are grants, there's loans, it's all that type of shit. But most niggas don't want that responsibility because it's too hard. So it's so easy to take the easy way out and go knock something down. You see what I'm saying? Go book some nigga. Go take it from a nigga. Let's get to the content. Shout out to everybody pulling up in the live, man. Let's get it. Let's go. And
the security guard of the weed shop, Antonio Greer. Now, Antonio Greer may look familiar. This is Self-Made Buddha, one of the rappers coming out the Hoover section. We've displayed some of his music previously in some of our content, and Self-Made Buddha is over here, a young dude, 24, doesn't let him come into the weed shop and tells him that he needs an ID. YCA was disgruntled, goes back to the car to get his ID, His girlfriend notes that he's somewhat irritable about the situation about needing his face to go into this shop, but he gets the ID and returns back into the dispensary. Now, for everybody that doesn't know how dispensaries work, usually they'll have that front room area, the lobby, the security may be there. You got to give them your ID or whatever, and then they let you into the back with the bud tenders, get your weed, and you get out of there. It's a multi-room process. Now, allegedly, this door has to be locked and unlocked to get inside. The first time around, it's alleged that Antonio Greer wouldn't unlock it. Now that YCA got his face, he unlocked it. YCA is back inside. But around 12:36, it's alleged that Antonio Greer makes a phone call. After the phone call, YCA has finally made it back inside, and it's seemingly him and Greer alone in the lobby. Now, approximately 4 minutes later, surveillance footage catches who they allege are 3 individuals that arrived to the dispensary. It said that these individuals approach YCA. One of them pulls a firearm out and begins to shoot Ezell Leonard multiple times, causing him to fall on the ground. And while on the ground, they remain.
All right, damn. This is alleged. The fact that they even got the nigga who made the phone call, man. Like, once again, everybody is innocent until proven guilty, but they got the nigga who made the phone call. Whoever this person is, alleged, hopefully that they got it all this shit wrong. It's a mistake, but come on, nigga. How you get the nigga that make the phone call? I keep telling y'all, the game is 60% mental, 40% physical. You gotta be a thinker if you want to survive this shit. Half these niggas, it's either you get lucky or you get caught. That's it. And the odds of you getting lucky on this blacktop, man, it's once in a million. You're not gonna keep getting lucky, homie. Not, rest in peace to 80 Bandz, man. A good ninja, man. And it's sad he lost his life. But we also gotta learn from how these niggas is out here conducting, business as a street operator. Because I don't call these, because gangbanging is not the same from when I came up, right? But this is my thing. These street operators, they got the nigga who made the phone call. Like, what did you do, nigga? Did you make the phone call on camera? That's crazy, man. That's crazy. Let's go.
Firing on YCA 80 Bandz in the dispensary, which subsequently took his life at this moment. Now, again, there was multiple gunshot wounds as a result of this confrontation that happened over here on Manchester. The first gunshot wound was a penetrating wound of the left orbit. The orbit is the eye socket. We see the entry wound was closer above the eye, right below the eyebrow, towards the middle of the nasal cavity. And this wound was not noted to have any stippling or soot on it, which indicates that the shooter was more than 3 to 4 feet away from YCA when the rounds were fired. And this also resulted in an exit wound, which was the posterior head, 5 inches below the top of the head, leaving behind a partially deformed copper-colored jacketed bullet and a gray copper-colored metallic fragment recovered from the side of the head in the soft tissue.
Damn, nigga. Hey, that execution. That's crazy work, man. Damn, nigga, shit. You niggas was shooting for the head. Niggas was, damn, boy, this game is ugly, boy. Let's go. Damn, not the headshot, man.
Now, the direction of this was backward, rightward, and downward, meaning that the assailant was standing slightly to YCA's right side. And of course, this wound caused hemorrhaging or excessive bleeding along the wound pathway. The second gunshot wound was to the left side of the head, again, not leaving any soot or stippling. And in the same fashion as the last wound, an exit wound was created on the right side of the head, with this one leaving behind no bullet or bullet fragment associated with this wound. The next gunshot wound was another wound to the left side of his head, which was inferior to the last one, being that it was below that wound, Again, no soot, no stippling. The assailant is more than 3 to 4 feet away from YCA at this time, and an exit wound is also on the right side of his head, inferior to the previous exit wound. The next gunshot wound occurred on the left side of his face. Now, this was somewhat around the jawline and along the curvature of his head. No soot or stippling, no bullets or bullet fragments recovered, but with this one on an upward trajectory, the exit wound was on the right side of his head, 2.5 inches below the top of his head. Now, the next gunshot wound was somewhat of a graze, only impacting the skin and subcutaneous tissue. It was a gunshot wound to the left side of the back of the head. Exit.
All headshots. Overkill, bro. Overkill like, man, overkill. Somebody was not playing, bro. Somebody, this, boy, all I'm going to say is this. Rest in peace to 80 Bandz, man. Young, talented rapper. Lost his life, picked the wrong day. I don't understand. Why would you go to the Hoovers to go get some weed, bro? Like, nigga, like, you know, nigga, between the main streets and the Hoovers, bro, nigga, that little war been up for a little minute. You see what I'm saying? And you're a rapper that got motion. You know what I'm saying? But you know how niggas is, man. We be sticking our chests out like, man, I ain't, nigga, what? Nigga, I ain't scared to go over there, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to go nowhere else, nigga. I'm going to do it. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes a nigga be trying to hop out and go, you know what I'm saying? Go, man, this nigga, probably nobody up in there. You know, let me go take my shot. You know what I'm saying? But somebody from Hoover was working there. So the nigga that was working there made the call alleged, you know what I'm saying? And that's how it happened. But the nigga who made the call, it should be no reason how this shit got back to you. How did it get back to you, nigga? Unless you literally sitting up there, hey, look, this nigga up here right now. Nah, this nigga up here, nigga, come now. So it's no way he could even beat the case. If they could prove a nigga made the call and the shooters came, bro, yeah. That nigga probably looking at life too, just with the shooter. You know what I'm saying? But this is alleged. These guys are innocent until proven guilty. Let's go.
Out. Again, no soot or stippling with an exit wound, only inches apart. Again, a superficial perforation, not impacting the skull in any way. Now, the last gunshot wound was sustained to the left side of his chest. No soot or stippling on this wound, with it impacting his left clavicle as well as his larynx, which is his neck area and affects the respiratory tract. And the exit wound was on the right side of his neck. No bullet or bullet fragment was found on this wound, and seemingly all but one wound proved to be fatal, with collective brain injuries being the left frontal lobe.
Man, hey y'all, look, my bad, man. My bad. I'm baffled. Like, nigga, how you get caught making the phone call? Like, who gets, nigga, where they do that at, bro? Where they, hey, man, I don't believe in unnecessary violence at all, bro. I ain't gonna lie. You know, I'm an older man now, but I do believe in necessary violence, right? But the nigga who got caught, no disrespect, we're gotta be, man, how do you get caught making a phone call, nigga? Nigga, how do you get caught in a murder making a phone call? Gotta be goddamn. And y'all gotta start thinking, bro. A phone call? Come on, cuz this is some idiots. Some idiots like this. Come on, nigga. Oh, what you in here for, man? I got caught making a phone call about a murder. They're tracking your phone calls. You know what gets me? You little niggas is out here. Every little gangbanger got an iPhone, right? An iPhone is $1,000. You niggas is walking around with $1,000 phone in your hand, but can't go make some thousands. It's crazy to me. Nigga, a phone call? Look, I'm mad at the nigga who made the phone call. Who gets caught making a phone call? And why did you make a call? Nigga, what? Man, this is crazy, bro. I mean, man, the way these little niggas is out going out, this shit is just ridiculous. Yeah, man. Nigga, this is 2025, 2026. Nigga, technology. Shit, nigga, did y'all get the update on TikTok? There's right now, if you have a TikTok, they are monitoring everything that's inside your phone outside of the app, just to let you know. You know what I'm saying? You might want to just cancel Christmas, nigga, because if you out here gangbanging and you on TikTok, nigga, they got all your information, bro. Right now, go check it out. Let's go. You niggas is the most dumbest killers that I ever seen in a generation. Let's get it.
The temporal lobe, occipital lobes, and the brainstem. So as we see, this was a tragic and extremely traumatic event that played out in this dispensary. But the police allege that the assailants ran out of the dispensary, saw YCA's girlfriend, took a shot at her. Now it missed her and ended up striking the passenger window of the vehicle they came in, causing it to shatter. The defendants then entered a black vehicle and fled the scene, leaving behind 8 .40 caliber shell cases. Now, details about this dispensary, not only was it in Hoover Hood, this was a place that was allegedly heavily occupied by the members, with Hoover graffiti existing inside of this place of business. Now, blood samples taken during the autopsy did find traces of codeine, morphine, and hydrocodone in YCA's system. Now, I can't say exactly when those substances were consumed before this incident, but it does bring questions as to, is this what skewed the decision-making for YCA to be in this section at this time? That's a question that will forever remain. Now, where do police allege Young Threat and another individual named Brenton Dirk to come into the equation? We have to speak about motive first. And one thing that we have to be clear about when we talk about motive is that motive is not a crime. Motive is not enough to convict anybody of anything. And like I said, the evidence that's painted are allegations. But this is where things somewhat paint a different picture. And it starts not only with Mad Ass Trey Soldier from A. Trey Hoover, but it also implicates Africa Johnson, who sadly lost her life at the A. Trey Hoover Hood Day party 2 months before this event on August 4th, 2025. The situation that was one of the pivotal straws that broke the camel's back in the gunplay that we all witnessed in the city towards the end of last year. So with Brenton Dirk, with his brother being Mad Ass Trey Soldier, Brayon Dirk, who lost his life due to homicide on May 6, 2020, as well as losing his other brother, Infant Trey Soldier, Brent Dirk, in the jungles, December 21st, 2021, they also lost another soldier, Tiny Trey Soldier, who was like a brother and a son to Africa Johnson and her kids, and of course, one of the soldiers, Christopher Richardson, who was also killed in the Hoovers, March 19, 2014. So the relationship that the Trey soldiers share with Threat, he's Lil Mad Ass. And we're effectively talking about the upper echelon of ETH. These were those guys and were those members a part of A. Trey Hoover. And as you can see with all of that, we see a lot of pain in these situations. We released Africa Johnson's final moments to our members only. If you want to become a member, support the channel. That tragic event is available, where somebody's mother and grandmother sadly lost their life. But 2 months later, this is what the police are alleging.
Oh, wow. This is my thing, right? And I want to be, I really want to be honest with y'all, homie. How somebody is giving up this type of information, gang? How do police know that stems from that? You know what I'm saying? A young lady who lost her life. How do people know that that's what that stemmed from? You see what I'm saying? And now they're saying that that's the reason why young Eddie Bandz lost his life. That shit is just crazy to me. So when we out here thinking we one step ahead of the police and all that shit, nigga, they watching all of this shit. This tells you right now that how did you tie? Look, bro, I'm gonna keep it all the way Fendi with you. I'm mad at the nigga who made the phone call, bro. How you get caught and go to jail for a murder over the phone call? Like, nigga. So what I'm seeing is basically the nigga who is allegedly from that community was a security guard at the weed shop. You see 80 Bandz come up in there, You tell a nigga go get his ID. While he go get his ID, you jump on the phone. You allegedly make a call like, yeah, this nigga, whoa, whoa. Obviously, niggas know who Eddie Bandz is. He's a rapper. He's been on multiple platforms. And you make a phone, nigga, you made a phone call, nigga. Oh, yeah. Nigga, go get me. Pull up, nigga, whoa, whoa, whoa. And you niggas shoot this boy in his head. Headshots, everyone, headshot, bow. He fall down. You still get on top of him. Shoot him in the head. Bow. And on camera. The security on camera. Man, y'all go be out here, nigga, taking lives and shit, bro. Dude, don't get caught. That's all I'm gonna say, homie. Don't get caught, man. Damn, boy. Shit, I don't understand. This is not even a time to be doing that killing shit with all these cameras and shit, nigga. If you want to go kill somebody, nigga, find out where he stayed, nigga. Go hide in between somebody's trash can and all black. Well, just wait and go do some shit like that. But you niggas is running up in broad daylight with ski masks on and all that shit. The nigga who made the phone call, that's the nigga you got to worry about. Because if y'all had y'all face cut, well, who get caught making a phone call, man? I'm not even approving this message because I don't believe in, taking another nigga life and all that shit. And I actually like Eddie Bandz, a dope rapper, man, and it's fucked up. He lost his life. But whoever that, he's not here. So clearly somebody took his life. Whoever took his life and whoever made the phone call, you niggas is just crazy, bro. That was just a nigga. Was you asking? Yeah, God, I'm ready to go to prison. Send me home, God. Hey, I don't want to be on the streets no more. I don't want to be here no more. Yeah, just send me home, God. Yeah, nah, nigga, I'm tired. Nah, God, I am tired. Hell nah, I ain't getting no money out here. My girlfriend just left and shit, and her coochie stink. I'm tired of this shit. Yeah, God, send me home, man. Let me go stay with the fellas. Where all my homies at? Because that's exactly how that shit look, bro. That shit is just crazy work to me. Let's go. I can't believe this nigga get caught for making a phone call. Damn.
Is the byproduct. So they allege that Antonio Greer made the phone call to Brenton Durr and Young Threat. And they allege that Brenton Durr was the gunman based on the surveillance footage that they acquired from the dispensary. They allege that Threat did not possess a weapon, but all three of them are facing one felony murder, a felony attempted murder on YCA's girlfriend, shooting at an occupied motor vehicle, a felon in possession of a firearm, special allegations for personal.
Bro.
Every day, people just like you launch global brands from their bedroom. The barriers are gone. You don't need.
Rap News, Street Politics, the best hood channel on YouTube.
Hold on. This
event is available where somebody's mother and grandmother sadly lost their life.
Wait, then I gotta go back. Man, wait a minute. You niggas tried to shoot Eddie Band's girl. Y'all niggas run away from the car. See, oh, there goes his bitch. Bah! Try to knock down his. Oh man, let me tell y'all something, bro. Man, you can't tell me whoever niggas don't got no noodle legs behind this shit, nigga. Because when you get you know how they try to find jury of your peers, man, it's bad enough. Eddie Bandz got hit in the head multiple times, then try to knock down, his girlfriend. Like, let's be clear, bro. Eddie Bandz got kids, homie, right? Just imagine if somebody did you like that, nigga. Then try to, oh man, come on. What are you gonna say? Hey, you know what? I'm sorry, Judge. I wasn't thinking, man. I just want to participate in the war that was before me. I inherited this war. What you little niggas gonna say? Cause it's over. It's no way, you know what I'm saying, a nigga could beat that on camera. It's on camera. I'm pretty sure Eddie Bandz baby mama, girlfriend, whatever she is, she's probably gonna go to court. You know what I'm saying? Say they tried to kill her too. So not only do you got a murder, a vicious, ruthless murder, but you got attempted murder on the woman. We got to think, bro. We got to think, man. And I'm just telling y'all, man, the game is 60% mental, 40% physical, bro. Like, if you don't have your mental in order, bro, it's probably best that you just sit back and you just watch how the game unfold, because a lot of y'all be acting emotional. You know what I'm saying? That's why I was saying we got 237 people in here. Shout out to everybody that's in here. Shout out to all the mods, man. But let me just say this. Is that what you want your legacy to be, homie? And I'm talking all the YNs, homie, because your big homie ain't gonna ask you, hey, what you want your legacy to be, little nigga? You know what I'm saying? You want your legacy to be, you know, the nigga who got caught for murder, you know what I'm saying, and spend the rest of his life in prison. Because, you know, shit, it's you know, it's penitentiaries and funeral homes, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, nigga, like, you gotta, what's your legacy? And I'm talking to you YNs that's in the back, bro. What do you want your legacy to be? You want your legacy to be the nigga that's from whoop-de-whoop, you know, hood and a gangster and a rider, you know what I'm saying? Where your kid's gonna be able to say, yeah, my daddy from whoop-de-whoop, he was a legend. What do you want your legacy to be? I want y'all to start thinking about that shit, because technology is everywhere. Technology is all on the phones. They're recording all. Look, bro, don't y'all see when you say something that a commercial pops up? That means that your phone is recording your audio. Ain't it funny? You be like, man, I showed on some barbecue. A barbecue company pop up on your commercial. You start talking about, man, that new iPhone. An iPhone commercial pops up. That means that the phone is being recorded. I gotta wake up, bro. This shit is not that hard. It's best that you niggas realize that you start calculating the time of the crimes that you commit. You know what I'm saying? You're looking at murder, life. Can you afford to do life right now? Can you afford to you know, separate yourself from them children? Because somebody else is going to raise those children. You know what I'm saying? Somebody else is going to be knocking your baby mama vagina down, beating her walls up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, nigga going on camping trips, all that shit, and happy that he doing it. You know what I'm saying? You can't call him, but, oh, I want to speak to my son. Nah, that ain't your son no more, nigga. You forfeited that. You see what I'm saying? Oh, man, hey, just listen to your mama. I made mistakes. We all live in regret, and we live in fear of knowing, damn, am I still going to be relevant? No, you're not relevant. Yeah, you don't matter when you're looking at life in prison, bro. Don't let these dudes fool you. If you're doing life in prison, you're not relevant. You have no weight, no value to society. You can't even touch the blacktop no more. And your co-defendants, you ain't gonna see them, and who gonna take care of you? See what I'm saying? Nigga, California niggas is boozy, niggas is spoiled. Man, I ain't eating that motherfucking, man, look at that meatloaf right there. Nigga, I want that meatloaf, nigga. Yeah, give me a little thick ass cornbread. Nigga, go get me a milk. Hey, man, I'm a grown man, man. Hey, go ahead and bring me a beer back here, man. There ain't no beers in prison. Yeah, you make that pruno though. Hell yeah, you let that fruit. And yes. And get your little spreads, your fish steak, and yeah, nigga, make a meal. Yeah, nigga, nah, but I take that back. Niggas in prison cooking. I tell you the truth. Nigga, some cuisine in that motherfucker. But yeah, nigga, come on, bro. Man, how do you want your legacy to be? Which way you want to go out, bro? You want to go out a gangster, or do you want to go out with a nigga that got a bank account that's going to leave something behind for his children? So I'm saying, because it's so easy to go to prison, but it's so hard, man, to keep a fucking roof over your head, man. Y'all niggas don't be, nigga, I be getting the itch sometimes, like, fuck all this square shit. Nigga, I'd rather get out there and go risk it. And then what? I risk it and I lose the roof that I got over my head, because if you know, I can't rest that night every night because this shit is all on me. It's all on me. If I lose this shit, it's over. It's bonito. It's over, baby. Like, hey, if I lose this shit, nigga, it's done. Yeah. But when I look at what niggas really got on that blacktop, niggas is calling niggas busters, marks, and all this shit. What do a nigga got though? Nigga, can you open up a door of your own home? Nah, you niggas is staying with women. That girl could put you out of her house at any minute. You know what I'm saying? That girl could be like, you know what? Hey, and they got that new thing, them children's services, they starting to visit those homes. So now if they catch a man inside that house that, you know, the government, which is your children's daddy, you know what I'm saying? They catch that man in that house, they removing his ass up out of there. You see what I'm saying? And they taking your voucher. So now it's gonna get real serious like it was in the 80s and the 90s, early 90s. They come into the crib, make sure ain't no nigga up in there. You know what I'm saying? So all you motherfucking broads and shit, yeah, give me a felony, give me a criminal nigga. You know what I'm saying? I want some prison dick. Yeah, you go ahead and you go get some prison homelessness too. Yeah. But yeah, let's get back to this content, man. I was just so disappointed that you got some niggas on here, nigga go to prison for making a, they caught the nigga made the phone call, man. It's oh man, what was the nigga thinking? I don't know who he is, and everybody's innocent in this situation. It's sad that Eddie Bandz lost his life, but I can't get over the fact that a nigga is in prison fighting a murder and attempted murder for making a phone call. Where they do that? Come on, homie. You gotta be the most dumbest nigga ever. Who gets caught making a phone call, bro? Fuck. If you go kill somebody, man, you go commit murder, get away with it. Tired of you niggas keep doing all this stupid ass crimes and shit. And when we get, because nowadays you commit a murder crime, it's going to end up on the internet. And I'm going to sit back and I'm going to be like, look at this goddamn idiot. This nigga dumb as hell. Some of these murders, the way these dudes go to prison is ridiculous. I'm like, God damn, nigga, you sitting up in jail. I know you regretting it. Like, damn, if I never called these niggas, we wouldn't even be here. Nigga, you know some killers on standby everywhere you go, nigga. Come on, bro. Yeah, what I know, new boy old now. Yeah, I'm old now, nigga. That's all right. But nigga, I made it. I made it to this point. Hell yeah, nigga. Hey, I'm proud of myself, boy. Oh, where my clap at, nigga? Because now I get to sit back and say, woo. Man, I ain't gonna lie. I probably should be in prison for the rest of my life, but God had another plan for me. And hey, he forgave me, so I forgave myself too. And yeah, nigga, I'm on you niggas onion, man. I'm on you niggas onions, boy. Woo, at least I was a thinker. I thought about every play, every move, and niggas always want to hang around me because they know I'm a thinker. I didn't, you crash out, yeah, niggas just be out here just, man, reacting, bro. That shit is crazy. Let's go.
But 2 months later, this is what the police are alleging is the byproduct. So they allege that Antonio Greer made the phone call to Brenton Durr and Young Threat. And they allege that Brenton Durr was the gunman based on the surveillance footage that they acquired from the dispensary. They allege that Threat did not possess a weapon, but all three of them are facing one felony murder, a felony attempted murder on YCA's girlfriend, shooting at an occupied motor vehicle, a felon in possession of a firearm, special allegation.
They're cooked. Alleged. These guys might not even be the guys. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, it is what it is. But man, look at this, bro.
From the dispensary. They allege that Threat did not possess a weapon, but all three of them are facing one felony murder, a felony attempted murder on YCA's girlfriend, shooting at an occupied motor vehicle, a felon in possession of a firearm, special allegations for personal use of a firearm, intentional discharge of a firearm, and with Threat and Brenton having felony backgrounds, facing a second strike offense for the homicide that took place over here on Manchester between Menlo and Vermont. Now, again, with all of this being mere allegations, the police allege that they're very aware of the war between Main Street and Hoover, and they've come to the conclusion in their eyes that this is a retaliatory
The police have become aware of the beef between the Main Streets and the Hoovers. If a nigga put two and two together, the police know about the beef and the war. So if any dispute happened between those two hoods, nigga, it's already, man, they profiling at that point. Let's go.
And again, it's a byproduct of that war. Now, Ezell Leonard, or YCA 80 Bandz, was 32 years old at the time of him losing his life, October 14, 2025. He was an up-and-coming rapper in the city, and he was starting to find some traction with coming out on interviews, getting spot placements on people's platforms, and releasing his music, trying to get through the door. This was definitely one of their top homies over there in the A4s. He leaves behind kids. He did serve some prison time previously. No smut in his paper.
Never sue the other driver after a car accident. There's a better way to get paid a way bigger check without having to go to court or pay expensive upfront legal fees. It's called the 2025 Compensation Program, and we're looking for 10 more car accident victims who want to try the program for free and get paid maximum accident compensation. No more money problems and no more stress. See in seconds if you qualify by just clicking below and answering 4 multiple choice questions about your
work. And again, the main question that's asked is truly what he was doing at this specific weed shop in this area. Even though Manchester also bleeds across the 110 into the 8 foes, especially at this point in time, this area definitely should have been a no-go zone. But like I said, this was minutes from his hood as well. Now, Threat, who's 25 at this time, seemingly could have took a different route. All these members were around when they were young, but Threat also went to Tockwitz High in Hemet. He played football. We seen him doing this shit, but the trouble started following him with his juvenile record with 2 charges in 2015. The top of the year that year, January 1st, 2015, juvenile in possession of a firearm. 6 months later, he's hit with a burglary, and he caught his first adult case back in 2018, which he sat down for 2 years for, which was a robbery. Now, that robbery was also in San Bernardino County, and he also had another one alleged against him in Riverside County. But as you see, he got out, got with the rapping, made his way to the Kendrick Lamar album, and he's fighting for his life in LA County right now due to the allegations set forth. Now, Brenton Dirk, further down the lineage when it comes to the Trey Soldier name, he's 29 at this time, and he has 4 previous robbery convictions, 3 of which being juvenile, 1 out of LA County in 2018, which he was sentenced 5 years in prison for. And he's also in LA County fighting for his life due to the allegations set forth. Antonio Greer, 2021, he went down for carrying a concealed weapon with a firearm in the vehicle, with him being sentenced for 2 years probation. And again, he had a square gig, had a job, and he's arrested December 16th, the same day as Brenton Dirk, with Young Threat being arrested 2 days prior, December 14th, 2025. Now, again, we have to ask you guys to refrain from any legal judgment on these individuals because they have not been proven to be guilty. These are allegations, as we will continue to restate, but these are the allegations set forth in the final moments of Ezell Leonard, aka YCA 80 Bandz. And like everybody that's lost their life in the streets, we got to say rest in peace to YCA 80 Bandz. Now, if y'all want to keep up with this series, make sure y'all sign up for our membership for the members. Shout out to all the members and the subscribers. We got another video already locked and loaded for y'all coming within the next week involving the individual that the internet has grown to know over the last year. Another high profile name. But this Rap News Street Politics, the best hood channel on.
Yeah, man, this is crazy work, man. That's crazy, man. But we're gonna leave it right there. Rest in peace to 80 Bandz. And y'all gotta think before y'all get out here on this blacktop, man. And y'all know I got more content coming on the way. So y'all like, hype, subscribe, and I'll see y'all on the next video, man. Y'all know how we do it over here. Let's get it. Let's go.
I know how to shoot, I know how to fight. I tell you once, I'll tell you twice. I'm real discreet.